All right. As I was saying, my name is Nte Iro Cornelius. They call me the Africa Landlord. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about different types of money problems that you have that is holding you down. These problems if you cannot handle these problems in life, you can never ever take off. In fact, let me just chip this in before I even start talking. Taking off is hard, but staying up is the hardest. Because that is why a lot of persons say for the aeroplane to take off, it has to fight gravity. When it takes off and it gets to a particular altitude, it does not mean that it will stop fighting gravity. If it reduces its momentum, it will start coming down. So some of us, we've been able to take off in life and we get to a particular altitude and then we begin to lose momentum. So we begin to come down in life. Today, I want to teach you about the different types of money problem that you are facing in your life. You probably know these problems, but you don't even know what to call them. Sometimes when you can't add a name, when you cannot attach a name to a particular situation, a particular event, you don't know, you now begin to term it to be a spiritual thing. But let us talk about it from a practical and relative standpoint. The first money problem every human being will always have is the income problem. The income problem is your ability to be able to position yourself, to be able to attract money, attract people who have money, or attract value. And how do you attract value? First, you must think value. The way you think will position you to be able to attract. When you think value, you must create value. You must give value, then you can expect value. Most of us, we think value, we create value. We do not pay attention to how we dispense this value. And all we want is to be able to get value back. Some of us don't even think value. We don't create value. We don't give value. We just expect value. You always be a victim of circumstance. So like I said, your first money problem is the income problem. You must think of a way to develop yourself so that you can start making money. Because no matter how cheap a life is, if you do not have the resources that is available enough to be able to cater for that kind of lifestyle, there is nothing you can do about it. Nobody can help you out of the income problem. Even if we give you money and you rise to a particular level, a time will come when the money will get finished and you'll come down. If you cannot think of an helicopter factor that takes you up again, you are going to remain there for the rest of your life. That is why you see some of your parents say, when I was a youth, I had so much money. But now, see the way things are turning out for me. I don't even understand. They've not been able to position themselves strategically to be able to remain relevant whilst dishing out value and expecting value in return. That is the first money problem you must be able to handle in your life. If you want me to send you a PDF on how to handle the income problem, just comment in the comment section, write in the comment section, yes, just type yes in the comment section and I'll send you a PDF that can help you to manage to handle your income problem. The next problem you are going to be facing, number 2, is the management problem. If you don't make, you will not have anything to manage. Most of us are trying to manage when there is no inflow. If there is no inflow, there is nothing to retain. You must make sure that it is coming in because your expenses keeps going higher every day. And when it comes in, you must think of a way to structure a system around you that helps you to manage your resources. Most of us, the moment it comes, it goes. And it goes into a place that is not allowing it to come again. A system is the only thing that can guarantee a particular kind of output, a particular kind of desired result. So you must think of a way to create structures around you, create systems around you that allows you to circulate money and multiply the money, keeps it coming. That is the only way you can survive in today's world. So management problem is one of the problems that most persons face. Somebody can think of a way to be making money, but he cannot think of a way to create structures that can help him to manage the money. He will not go very far in life. The third money problem that you need to be fighting every single day of your life is the savings problem. I don't even want to rush into this. The savings problem is a serious issue that most persons do not understand how to handle. How do you save money? How do you automate processes that allows you to be able to keep some money aside? How many bank accounts do you need to be able to manage your life and run a successful lifestyle? I'm going to discuss that in the next video. The different types of accounts as a person that you need to be able to run a successful lifestyle for yourself. So the savings problem can always bring you down if you don't pay attention to this. Savings problem can ruin your entire life if you do not have a way to be. Bible says, look at the ants and learn from them. There is a way they live their life. They save for the rainy season because rainy season must come. Today can be your rainy. Some persons are already living in their rainy season. Some persons, their rainy season is in the next 1 month. For some persons, in the next 3 years, rainy season must come. And it does not mean that it must be physical rain. Anything that can limit your movement, your mobility, that can limit your freedom to be able to access some certain things in life can happen. And you have enough resources to be able to keep you afloat whilst you pass through that season. The Bible says to everything there is a time and season. There's a time to step out. There's a time to stay in. When you are in, how will things work out for you? That is where the savings problem solution can help you to elevate your lifestyle. The last problem that a lot of persons do not pay attention to is the investment problem. I always have one motto when it comes to this, and the motto is investment before enjoyment, not enjoyment before investment. Most persons go after enjoyment and forget about investment. As you grow through in life, you begin to realize that you must choose responsibility over pleasure. It is not every time you want to be happy, you want to feel good. Sometimes you need to be able to have a trade-off. Let some things go now so that you can benefit better in the future. The next session is going to be another video that is going to teach you a lot of things about money. Stay tuned and God bless you.